I'm going to share 4 of my whips and 1 finished project. So if you'd like to see what I'm slowly knitting away on here at home, keep on watching. For coming and spending your time with me again today. I hope you've been knitting on some fun projects and making slow progress like I am. As I said, I've got 1 finished object today. I'm surprised I've got 1 actually, because I've been quite busy and haven't had a lot of knitting time in the last week to 2 weeks, but I did get 1 finished object, yay. So this is the Festive Cow by Kathy Bokum, and it's a free pattern on Ravelry. It's just a little neck cow. So I changed the pattern slightly. I cast on 174 stitches. I think there was about an extra 20 or 30 stitches in the pattern, but I read some Ravelry projects and lots of people said that it was a bit of a loose cow, and I like a slightly more fitted cow. If my neck's warm, I feel warm when it's cold, so I like something a bit more snuggly and closer to my neck. So yeah, it turned out a perfect size actually. So I originally started using this yarn to make a shawl by Anna Johanna, and it was a lace shawl, and I'm just not a very good lace knitter. I love lace and I love seeing it and I love wearing it, but I just am not very good at knitting it. I don't know, I can't concentrate and I just lose my place in the pattern, and then I think I knitted about, I don't know, 5 centimeters of this shawl and the count was so wrong, I frogged it. I was going to start again and then decided I just didn't need the stress of another big project at the moment, so decided to make something that was nice and easy and fun to make. So that was a good choice because this was very stress-free. So yeah, it's knit in 2 colours, and to make this kind of stained glass effect it's just using slip stitches. So yeah, it was super fun. It was the 3-round repeat, again super easy to remember, the pattern's free. Lots and lots and lots of projects on Ravelry. I was just getting to the other end of the rib when I noticed a mistake. Of course, I always make at least 1 mistake in projects, and I never notice it until I'm nearly finished, but I don't care, I'm leaving it. Where is it? Most people, if you're not a knitter, would not notice this, but I definitely noticed it. No, I can't find it. Where is it? Ah, there it is. It's tiny, but see if I can get it to focus. I don't know if you could see that, but I slipped the green with the white in front instead of putting it around to the back. Anyway, it took me a while to find that again, so there's no way I'm changing it. I'm just wearing it. It'll be back of my neck and no one will even notice it's there. I'll try it on. I haven't tried it on yet. I hope it fits. I also made it shorter than the pattern. So the pattern, I made mine about 5 inches shorter than the pattern recommended, but what's happening here? Yeah, it's good fit. Not too floppy. It's good. I like it. It's perfect. I love these colours. Unfortunately, I've misplaced the ball bands, but I'll tell you what it is. I'm pretty sure they're both definitely hedgehog fibres, the colours. And I think this one, the white with a little flecks through, I'm pretty sure that's hedgehog fibres skinny singles in UFO. And this green, oh, I love this green, it's my favourite colour, apple green. I'm pretty sure that's hedgehog fibres sock in the colour swamp. So I have about 60 grams of the green and 70 grams of the white left over. I'm hoping it will be enough. I think it will be enough to make a pair of socks. I'll use a different, more sturdy sock yarn for the heels and the toes, but I'll use these colours. I saw some really cool socks on Ravelry the other day. I can't remember the pattern, I did a screenshot of it, but it had like 2 lot of block sock colours. If I can find a picture, I'll put a picture up, but my brain, sorry, my memory's not very good. So yeah, this pattern, yeah, it was heaps of fun, really easy. I usually have a handbag project on the go, and this was my handbag project for a while. When did I knit this? I started knitting this on the 25th of November, and I finished it on the 3rd of February. I finished it last night. It hasn't been blocked yet. I will block it, but I don't think it'll make a huge difference, to be honest. I think it will probably still sit about the same. I'm really happy that I can just kind of pull it up when it's cold. Anyway, it's definitely not cold now, so I'll take it off. Yeah, so I'm really happy with that. Love the colours. I'm glad I did the shorter amount of stitches for the cast on, because it really is wide enough for me. I'm really happy with the yarn. It's super soft. I didn't write any details about this at all on my Ravelry project page. I think I just kind of wasn't sure whether it would be great or not, so I didn't write many notes. But yeah, definitely the 174 stitch cast on. If you want yours a bit more fitted, I'd suggest that. And yeah, free pattern, highly recommend it. Love this. I'd make it again. So today I'm going to share my 4 whips that my only active whips actually at the moment, 4. I don't tend to have more than 5 whips at a time. I start to feel a bit overwhelmed and unsure what to knit on if I have too many, but I do love to have a variety. I always have one little handbag project that's easy to knit on when I'm out and about or on my lunch break at work. Then I like to have one big project, and this year I've started a temperature blanket, so that's one of my whips that will obviously go right through the year. So the first whip I'd like to show you is my oldest whip, and it's the Saga cardigan. I've actually made a little video series about from the very beginning of this project. I've got one more episode to go, so I'll give you a little update now where that's up to. So the Saga cardigan is a free pattern. It's on Ravelry, I'll link it below. And it's a full colourwork cardigan, knit in the round, and then the front steeped. Then you have the sleeves on hold, and then you go back and do the sleeves. So I started this project on August 4th, 2025, and this is my progress so far, and I'll tell you about the yarn. So hopefully it's in focus. So you can see I've already got all the steeking stitches done, I've got the hem done, and my sleeves have been on cables probably since before Christmas. I've been a bit busy in January. My husband and I were doing some renovation works, and I just did not get time to knit on this at all. So this weekend this will be going back onto my needles, because I desperately want to have this finished to wear for autumn this year, and we're already in February. So I've been using Rauma fennel garn for this, and keeping it in this little basket. And sorry, crunchy noises. I brought the wool back from Norway with me. So here's one of the balls. Hopefully that's focusing. And I absolutely love this yarn. It's a sport weight 5-ply yarn and 100% Norwegian wool. It is so good to work with colour work. It's very rustic and grippy. I think it will soften up a bit when it's blocked. I haven't used this before, but I'm absolutely loving it. I'm happy with it. I mean, I love it. Even unblocked, it's still, I think my colour works reasonably okay. Only thing I'm slightly disappointed in is that I chose this kind of purpley colour. So I love the red, love the white, but the purple, I'm not a purple fan. I don't know why I bought purple. I just bought it in the shop, and I have no idea why, but anyway, it's not really my colour, but anyway, I think the red will outweigh the purple anyway. But yeah, it's a fantastic pattern. It's easy repeats. You're not knitting with more than 2 strands at a time. Even though it looks complicated, it's a pretty simple pattern. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm really looking forward to getting this one done. But I have enjoyed the process. I love colourwork knitting. I always try to have one colourwork project on my needles, because I really love it. I find it really relaxing, and yeah, loving this so far. My second whip is Jutland by Alma Barley, and it's in this issue of Liner, which is number 26, and it's on the cover. I have wanted to knit this ever since this issue came out. I know Liner is a bit expensive, but my lovely husband got me a subscription for the year. We don't really buy each other Christmas presents, but he surprised me with this gift and I absolutely love it. So the yarn I chose is Mondim, and the main colour is B577, so it's kind of like a very, very light brown, and I only used one contrasting colour, so the pattern calls for 2 different contrasting colours, but I just wanted it to be a bit more simple. So I am having my contrast colour. I'm using this little project bag. I made this with some fabric that I found at the op shop. And my contrast colour is this really lovely, it's kind of like, on the website it looked a lot more brighter pink, but it's kind of like a, I don't know, maybe like almost a watermelon colour, but yeah, I'm really happy with that colour anyway that it came with. I haven't got the colour for that one here, I'll link it down below. So I started it in December 11th last year, and I'll show you my progress. This has been a slow knit. It's a full textured, kind of like a light 3/4 length top, and it's taken me a while, to be honest. I think that's the front. So yeah, I've got there's a lot of stitches on hold on this, so I've used pretty much every cable I have. You pick up the neckband later on, but yeah, it's got these lovely kind of like little lace details here, and there will be some on the sleeves once I get those back. Oh, there we go. I've got that sleeve on already, so that one's got the contrasting pink on the sleeve. So I've just picked up that again and just started that this week. I had a little break from this one. I got a bit distracted with my next whip. But yeah, this is going to be great for autumn. I think the colour looks really nice. It is knit on 4mm needles and 3.5 for the lace bit. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. I think it'll be good. I wasn't sure, again, I said in the last episode that I tend to make things too small. So I think I'm knitting size 2 for this one. So hopefully this will be a nice fit, a bit slightly oversized fit. When I was knitting it, you start with this front panel, I thought, oh, this is going to be way too small again. But once I've got the sleeves on, I think it will be fine. I'll put a picture in the side. It's got like kind of like quite a long drop shoulder, so I think it will be fine. I'm really enjoying this. It's quite it's an easy texture to remember. Once you've done a couple of centimetres of it, you pick up the texture quite quickly. So I'm really enjoying this knit as well. It's quite addictive, and yeah, happy with this one too. Sorry if the light keeps changing. I'm filming this under our skylight in the kitchen, and there's some clouds going over, and so it might be light then dark, so sorry about that. My next whip is the one that got me distracted from doing Jutland. Usually I'm more of a product knitter than a process knitter. I do love the process, I absolutely love it, but I am kind of I just want to get the finished product and start wearing it. So the Riggies vest is by Gudrun Johnson. It's her latest pattern. I've never knit anything from her before, and I've always loved her designs. So this one is my first, and I mentioned in my last episode that I made a error in choice of size in my last black vest that I knit and didn't fit me. So this time I picked a simpler one, and it's in well, I've knit mine in worsted weight, but I think the pattern recommends DK weight yarn. So this has knit up really quick, and it's hopefully going to be my dream black vest. So I'll put a picture of Gudrun's here. So even though I said I was going to go up one size for everything this year, I still made size number 1. And the reason was, in the pattern, Gudrun says that her one that she knit was size 1, and she's a lot bigger than me. And I did hit gauge on this, so I was hoping it would be big enough. So here it is so far. such a fun knit. This is so addictive, so simple and so fun and so addictive. And because it's knit with such a large needle, it's knit with 4.5s, it worked up so fast. So I am up to the hem. So it has a I-cord armhole, very simple construction, a nice little funnel neck. Sorry, I haven't weaved in any ends yet. That's the front, I think. Front and back's pretty much the same. So I haven't tried this on yet. Maybe I should try it on now. Okay, let's try it on, see if it actually fits me, because I haven't tried. Okay, I haven't sewn up the neck yet, but I think it's going to be all right. Oh yeah, that'll be okay. It's still short because I haven't picked up for the hem yet. Oh, I think it's going to actually fit. Armholes look okay. All right, I haven't looked in the mirror yet, so, and I can't see myself because I'm filming on my phone. Might be okay. Excuse all the ends. Yeah, so it's nice. I really like it. So like I said, such an addictive, easy pattern. This is definitely lounge knitting material. So I was hoping that I'd have this as an FO today, but I just didn't get time. I worked really late this week and yeah, didn't finish it off, but there's not much to go. Just sewing up the neck seams and putting on a hem. I think there's quite a big hem. It is meant to be a bit cropped, and getting hot now, take it off. Yeah, I'm happy it actually might fit me, and I might get the vest that I've always wanted. I would highly recommend this pattern, even though I haven't finished it yet. Yeah, it's really quite an easy, fun, addictive pattern. I think it'd be beginner friendly because Gudrun has when you buy the pattern, she gives you the link to the YouTube video and gives extremely detailed step-by-step instructions, which are fantastic. Now I'm knitting this in yarn that I've had in my stash for years. I had made a cardigan out of this yarn previously, and it never really fit me properly, and I never wore it. So I frogged that, and I got quite a lot of yarn. And it is Joe Sharp Silk Road Aran Tweed, and it's just black with like a white fleck through it. I don't know. Hopefully that will focus. So I've got this ball plus another big ball left over, and I think I'll probably have this will probably go on the hem actually, but I have got another large ball left, so I think I might actually be able to get a small beanie out of this leftovers as well. It has got a fair bit of cat hair in it, but everything I own has white cat hair in it. Yeah, so I'm knitting it on 4.5mm needles, easy construction, good TV knitting, clear instructions. Highly recommend this. Gudrun also did a couple of versions with there's a 3 needle bind off here, and she did hers in a contrast colour down the middle, which looks really nice as well. But I definitely knit another one of these, and they're probably, if you're into gift knitting for knit-worthy people, this is probably a good knit because it knits up quite quickly and it's simple. And yeah, when did I cast this on? 18th of January, and I'll probably have it finished this weekend, and today is the 4th of February. Yeah, absolutely love this. Okay, my final whip is my temperature blanket. And if you watch Finished Knitting Stories, she says Yana says blankets don't count as whips, so next week I might not count this as a whip because it will be an ongoing project. So I'm keeping it in this just IKEA basket, and I chose Rauma Fennel Garn as well because I loved it so much in the Saga cardigan. I decided to use it again. Yeah, I love it. So I've chosen, I think it's 12 different colours. Here they are. And I'm knitting it on 4mm needles. And obviously I cast it on the 1st of January. And so I just cast on, I've not really knitted a blanket before. I've crocheted one, but I've not knitted a blanket before. So I cast on 180 stitches on the 4mm needles, and I'm just doing garter stitch because it's easy and again good TV knitting. I'll probably put a border around it at the end. So here's my lovely basket of yarn. Oh, I love this basket so much. I just love looking at it. I have it in the lounge room so I can see it every day. And I finished January. I haven't started February yet because, as I said, I worked really late this week and I was just too wrecked when I got home from work. So here is January's process. I think the colours look really good. So this is a good indication of the strange weather we've had in January. So I cast on, obviously, down here, and the temperature on the 1st of January was between 14 and 16 degrees, which is insane for an Australian summer. I've had some really odd weather this January. So the lightest colour I've used is the jade green, which is 16 degrees, which is obviously not cold, but it is cold for summer. So the town I live in is 1,000 metres or thereabouts above sea level, so we do get some cooler weather, especially in the winter. It doesn't get freezing cold, it's not like Europe winter or anything, but we do get some cooler weather. So my lowest temperature is black, and I made that 4 degrees and below, and my highest temperature is 35 and above, which is the bright red. Very, very, very rarely do we ever get 35 and above here. In Sydney they do, but not up here in 1,000 metres above sea level. So I don't know if I'll probably get to use the black, but probably not the red. So maybe I'll make the border in red at the end. But yeah, it's fun. Every day I look forward to it. I've become obsessed with checking the weather every day. Become one of those old people that just look at the weather constantly. But yeah, it's heaps of fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing a nice trend of colours throughout the year. So if we don't count the blanket as a whip, I have technically 3 whips, and I think I can cast on another handbag project because the cowl was finished and that was my handbag project. So I usually have socks on the go. So I've got 3 balls of sock yarn here that I'm really eager to cast on. So I'll probably make a video at some stage about how I knit my socks 2 at a time. And we're going to China in March, so that will probably be the only project I take with me, a pair of socks. So these are the balls that I have. So this one will be my sister's Christmas socks this year. I try to knit my sister a pair of socks every Christmas. So this one is the Chapelle Ball Admiral Druck. And I bought this because, 1, they're her colours, and 2, it's called Admiral. And when my sister and I were little, our nicknames for each other, hers was Admiral. So yeah, I thought that was really cute. So this is that ball. And they're really cool colours. So there's that one. There's this yarn, which is kind of hard to get in Australia. It's Riggies, and it was when Arnie and Carlos were doing their Riggies sock self-striping pattern series. They don't do wool for Riggies anymore. I think they've now started their own yarn brand of sock wool, but we don't have it here in Australia yet. I think you can only get it in Europe at the moment. So I snapped this up when I saw it at a shop in Sydney. So this is, what colour is this? Colour 09138. Perfect design line sock, self-striping. So that's that one. And they look pretty cool. Again, it's kind of a really lovely Nordic pattern, and I love my other socks by Arnie and Carlos, so this one might be for me. And then I have another pair, which another Riggies 4-ply sock, and these are just some cool colours. I don't know who I'd give these to, but this is really nice as well. So my choice is, do I knit a pair for myself or my sister? I should start my sisters so they're done by Christmas, even though it's only February. So I might cast this pair on, but you'll find out soon which ones I do. Knitting ideas or plans for autumn, since we're here in summer at the moment. I want to make a pair of leg warmers. I have some yarn left over from my Andrea Mowry cardigan that I knit at the end of last year, and it's a brown tweed colour, so I might use that. I don't have a big stash. I usually only purchase yarn for specific projects, or if I'm at a yarn show, I'll buy what, as everybody else does, single skeins. Some of the other things that I had on my wish list is The Weekend by Andrea Mowry, Salty Days sweater by Veronica Lindberg or Kita Bakika, yeah, and something by Teti Lutzak. I absolutely love her designs, and I've wanted to knit one for ages. So I think this year will be, I'm going to do a Teti pattern as well. Anyway, thank you for watching today. Leave me a comment, let me know what you're knitting on. Are you a project knitter or a process knitter? And how many whips do you feel comfortable with? My 5 is probably my limit, but I know some people have a lot more than that. So leave a note in the comments and let me know what you're working on and how many whips you like to have. Thank you for spending time with me here today, and I'll see you next episode. Thanks. Bye.